she is. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. You're gonna die for that.
I was thinking pure lightning, and then do a separate one where I go sorry, I was thinking pure wind, and then do a separate one where I go pure lightning, because I think both can finish the game without any additional help. Like lightning, the only problem is Storm Matronak, but apart from that, it should be pretty strong against everything. So. And the problem with wind at the moment is the damage reduction from the enemies, but I think I can use telekinetic construction from alteration, because we will use alteration, right? So the idea is we do this wind mage as a robes mage and go alteration, and then we do separately a shock mage, and with that one we go with armor. It should be pretty good. I think it will be pretty good anyway. Ah, holy fuck, it got me. I'm actually looking forward to the Shock Mage, because I have an idea on how to play it like a Shock Knight. It could be fun. It could be really fun to play. Without alteration, probably, but the Restoration Lightning Mage. And then I use Restoration as a fallback in case I need. I don't have any healing potion. No. Okay, let's. I mean, we're Altmer. Let's do this. We will go restoration to with this one. Yeah, I'm also surprised that the gimmick of wind is that it's a stronger element that uses stamina instead of having another utility. But maybe they don't know how to do it. It would be cool to have a wind being more utility. Like for me, the incredible part is that wind is not like it's not the one that knocks back the enemy, because it would be really cool to use it, right? Like you knock them back and then kill them once they're on the ground. Instead, you have sand that does that. But in my mind, it's wind, it's not sand.
What was that?
Also, we already have played with. Oh shit! He killed himself. We already played. We already killed Mirak with wind spell, so we know that by the end game it's not that weaker compared to how it was before. So we should be good. I'm kind of curious to see end game, but we should be good, I think. And for me, wind should also be as utility, the ability to keep the enemy away from you. Or alternatively, should damage more stamina than frost. I don't know, something more about you know. It should affect the enemy's speed. Right now, I think it affects only the damage. I'm an idiot. Only the damage. Alta wine, no. But if you find the Age Alta wine, I'm going to use it. We got the 4 moon sugars. Awesome. Alright. Also, my understanding is that so there is more. Wind spells do more damage now, so I fully expect these to be much easier early on than most of the mages against bandits, because it was already pretty strong. Yeah, I don't have both. I mean, it was already pretty strong before, so I 100% expect Wind Slice to be amazing. There is no wind rune, right? No wind legislation. Slice. Naturally, let's do the opposite. Let's put this there. This there. Bam. Yeah. So the early game should be easier because they added damage, and enemies that don't have armor rating, they will get more damage, and that includes all the animals, at least the base ones. So the build should be much stronger early on, fall down in the mid game, and then even more on in the late game. But honestly, that's fine. I don't like fighting. So yeah, I've been curious about this for a while. I wanted to do a Kinneret build first, but yeah. But I don't know, I prefer damage to lower cost. Last time we played the Wind Mage went pretty well. The pure Wind Mage. I don't remember where I died. I don't think we finished the game with that one. I think Ancano... Yeah, I think Ancano fight didn't go well. Because Ancano has... You need kind of a setup with this build against Ancano, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, I remember. Yo. Ah, my favorite. I remember that we had some problems at the beginning with the Wind Mage, and then but then it went pretty well by the end game. I was really happy with it. I just did a mistake against Ancano, so this should go well. I'm going to abuse the bandits with this build because my understanding is that, like, if I understand correctly, most bandits should be easier except the very heavy one, because the spells do more damage. And also the trick of this one is to use the constriction spells to lower armor resistance. So basically, it's the buff build in disguise. It does use alteration to lower enemy armor rating, and then use wind magic to lower magic resist. And we also have restoration in case I need even more magic resist lowering. So it should be pretty strong, a pretty strong build from the get-go, but also gets much stronger the more we move forward with it. If I remember correctly, with the constriction, you can reduce the armor rating quite significantly. What? Where are they going? What are they? Our magicka regenerates faster than our stamina. We are lady, by the way, just to make it clear. Like, we are Stone of the Lady with this one, huh? So, it's not like we don't have stamina regen. But Altmer beats any other blessing. I may move away from Lady, by the way, by the end of the game, just to make it clear. Like, my idea is early on I need Lady, but if I go Restoration, I will not need it in the end game, Lady, because I will use healing to heal my stamina. And you know, once you have a heal 2, heal 3, heal 4, like, healing stamina, it's going to be easy. So, the plan is to switch to something else. I haven't decided which stone yet, but something else. Alright, I would like to get the treasure map. So we... These guys here are perfect. They're going to give me so much needed. Oh. Oh, I missed.
It's nothing. Fool.
Uh-huh.
Blood.
What is the other warrior? What is Swiss doing? What is he doing? Is he stuck? Fuck what? Ah, whatever. Fine, baby. Alright, more damage. And now we should almost one-shot most bandits, except maybe the orcs. So that's good. Ah.
You picked a bad time, friend.
Yeah, okay. Effectively, it plays like a normal mage, like fire mage or ice mage at the moment. I think what's really distinct about this one is that once we get the perk that gives that you know removes the magical resistance, but then it will be much easier to play the game. The fact that I can dual cast the rune. Man, Altmers early on are really good. I still prefer Dummer, but
Pay for this. Is someone there?
yo, adapt rope of alteration. Holy moly, the finding. Alteration spell cost less. We get a bit less regeneration. But it doesn't really matter. I guess I could stick with the black robes while I'm not casting alteration spells. But when I need alteration spells, that's perfect. Do I want to kill the rest of the enemies? Why not? We're already here. We're not going to do that much today anyway, so... I want to use the sweet roll. Let's use Slaughterfish even if it's only 0.5%. 0.1, sorry, 0.1 stamina per second.
Not the best you can.
And it would be really, really helpful if I hit the enemy. Deserved. Alright. Destruction, alteration, restoration 30. It's the usual magic path we go with this. Nothing surprising. But honestly, I don't think we should I think we should stay with the what we know works. And because we are lady, I can open novice locks. It's weird to play a mage that is lady. I will eventually try also Kinneret Mage with this one, like a Kinneret Wind Mage. It's just that for this specific instance, I don't want to play that one because I don't care about just wind spells. We'll use also constriction spells, so it felt like I was going to. It felt like going Kinneret was not the right choice. Maybe for the stamina. don't know, I'm still on the fence about this. Maybe Kinneret could have been a good, interesting choice. Because it's 50% multiplicative, right? I think, if I remember correctly. So it's like basically your wind spell will cost very little once you have a fully enchanted gear. Oh, that's a strong one. Ooh, potion of resist magic. Yo, that's a good finding right there. Yeah, I don't think I'll need the crossbow. I don't know why I took it. Maybe in case I don't have any more magicka and I absolutely need to kill an enemy. So I need to remember that the main quest gives me regeneration up to 100, so we need to push for that. At some point I need to start doing Drog. I don't know when, because I am positive the Drog will make my life impossible, but it's 100% 100 regeneration, right? So definitely something we want to get. Spare power, and now we start. No, we don't. We wait for alteration. Okay, let's wait. I'm also very interested in seeing how constriction works. If it's really that helpful, because in my mind it's super helpful with this build, right? Bam. Ah, the miss. Yeah, this guy had a lot of armor rating. But the other guy is not coming. You're late to the party. I don't want to do White River Watch. I really don't want to do White River Watch. So let's get the quests. Maybe a Redron Retreat is a good idea. It's only 4. I may be able to beeline for Redron's Retreat. Let's get the quest first. I should have done it before.
This is a local favorite.
We got, of course. How can I argue?
175 out is not bad, at least considering that that we are an Altmer. It's not bad at all. I like starting with Lady, even as a mage. I don't do it often, but it's really good to have that 30 health. Where is he? Like, you have no idea how annoyed I am that I lost my Dagon build again. It's like, it's so cursed, that build. I don't know how many times I lost that one. The absurdity is that I managed to finish other Dagon build, but not the one with daggers, which is like my signature build. I always do that, or used to do it very often. Not on stream, I guess, but off stream. It's one of my favorite builds, and yeah. I know, man. Oh shit. I realized a bit later I didn't have stamina. Yeah, I need to be careful with my stamina. Right there. It will be easier once I have restoration up and running, but it will take some time. In the meanwhile, potions and potions. I wonder if Undying Breath would work. Well, it would work in the sense that it would allow me to run away if I... Yes. So I want to check the mage before doing anything. We could try to do Swinder. It's a bit dangerous with this build, but we could try to do it. Otherwise, we just go back to Winterhold and sleep and prepare for tomorrow. That's an option. We will need to do... No. We need to go get enough one as always, so... We could do that, we could do Silver... Silent Moon Camp, we can do for sure. Yeah, we have a couple of options actually in Winterhold. And then, I don't know, if you're stronger, maybe I can try White River Watch, I don't know. It's not my favorite with this build. Good finding. Oh. Okay. Let's go grab the treasure, which should allow us to get the perk in restoration, get magic regen, and then that was a mistake. I just consumed the surpassing potion. Fucking hell. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, we do this. We don't have the Mammoth Tusk for Isolde. That's the only thing that really annoys me because I want to get the pod selling bonus. So maybe we go get that before going to Whiterun. Heal self 3, not bad. Heal self 3 cures from poison. A really good one. Alright. 25, 25, 30. And now we go vertical on damage. Yeah. There we go, 35% regeneration and a bit more of healing. Now the perks, we're going to put them in alteration. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 perks in alteration. So at least until level 9, I need to perk into alteration. Super annoying. Arpon and Alduin are going to be very difficult with this build because they both have very high armor rating. Centurions are going to be difficult with this build. I'm really curious to see how it goes, how difficult it will be. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go in Whiterun and start the main quest. As soon as we can do Drogram the dragons, we need to go through the main quest. I really want that regeneration.
Perhaps you have encountered. Take a look.
So there are 3 phases in the game. Early game bandits, contracts, then you have the mid game. Usually you do Phosphor, mages or Palmers. But we'll explain there is more than that. And then you have end game vampires, dragons, high level mages, all this stuff, right? So what you do is you want to do contracts with bandits until you feel comfortable taking one of the mid game categories. So in most of my games, you notice I do farmers. So I try to get enough poison resistance and magic frost resistance so that they don't one-tap me, and then I do farmers. And farmers have a very nice progression. The dungeon outside Whiterun is very simple. Black Reach is very difficult, so you can decide which one to take. And those give you graters. So basically everything you need to get to 100 in the various skills. But not all the builds can do farmers.
If you find one, as promised.
So there are other options. One of the easiest early to mid game enemy are silver hands. You need to have poison resistance with them, and they hit pretty hard actually. But for instance, for mages are easy because they don't have that much magic resistance. Another place you can go to farm a little bit is Avangenzel, because it's only a Dwemer dungeon. So you kind of don't have problems with poison. You just need to have a good resistance to piercing, slashing, and blunt. Or just be really good at avoiding the Centurion.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
And then you have Solstheim. Solstheim, you have 2 mid-game, early to mid-game enemies. You have the Ash Spawns that are basically undeads, and they do fire damage. So they hit very hard like rogue, but they are generally you can manage them if you know what you're doing. And you have Rieklings. Rieklings hit also very hard, but then a bit easier. And more importantly, Rieklings treasures can drop graters, a lot of graters. So going, like for instance, if you do a Barbarian, there is a Barbarian set with the Rieklings. You can go and try to do Rieklings and you will get graters. The goal of the mid game is to get strong enough to do the mid game as easy as possible, because you can get as many graters as you want from that. And then when you feel comfortable, you do the end game. Usually dragons Usually the two categories are dragons and vampires you do in the late game. So Vanguard or the main quest line. Like for instance, with this build, I already know that my end game is going to be dragons. I don't know yet what I will do in the mid game.
Someone who can help you with your
I may try to rush dragons as soon as possible, but we'll see. Does it make sense?
Well, when I say go to Bleak Falls Barrows,
It's a bit build dependent what you can do usually.
bring it. Simplicity itself.
We need it quickly before it's too late.
Oh, take a look.
Actually, stay there 1 second.
Of course, y'all.
1 moment. Let me see. Do I have anything incriminating here? No. Guy. So what do you? Yeah, absolutely, farmer. 100% farmer. Because the farmers have. Oh, this got changed. I could have shown you something, but it got changed. Anyway, absolutely farmers. So the reason is that farmers are 60% blind. So one of the 3 way to find you, they don't have it. They're really good hearing. They have really good hearing, but you know, if you look at the bottom, if you have less than 0 noise, they cannot physically hear you, and then it's just about having enough sneak modifier. But you don't need that much for farmers. So definitely farmers. Also, most of the farmers don't have armor. Most of the farmers don't have armor, so you should be good with killing them in 1 shot. If you use daggers or like even bows, should be fine. So definitely farmers. If you feel like trying harder contents, mages are also really good if you're a good assassin. Just remember that it's not as easy as farmers, just because farmers don't see, right? So again, you just have an advantage against farmers. But mages are, especially if they're not aware of you and they don't have the mage armor on, they have 0 armor, so it's like 1 shot them right away. And so, you know, the way you do mages, you need to try to find the dungeons where there are only mages, not mages in Rogue or mages in Aftermath. That's challenging usually.
How can I argue?
But if you can do that, then it's then you should have a good time against mages. They cannot do anything really. Well, even after they found you, they cannot do much, as long as you're invisible to them. But I still suggest like farmers, and specifically do this dungeon here. I think it's called Gloom something. And then the dungeon that is up there, south of Dawnstar, because they contain mysterious chests, and they don't have that many farmers inside. There are like 5 or 10 enemies inside each. So you can find mysterious chests with peerless stats, enchantment. And depending how your assassin plays, if you find the peerless stamina one, it's really, really good. Oh, I need to cook.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Take a fire and I'll send someone over.
Oh, really? Tomato, potato, cabbage. I mean, let's do the hot cabbage soup. Why not? Well, we wanted to do as the fondue, right? Either cheese. I don't know if I need this. What about the clam chowder? What do I lack for clam chowder? Potato. Potato.
Foolish old woman. You
Life's hard and trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
So don't talk to me about. Come in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, I'll call.
Alright, let's do Art the Steam to get to knock. I don't think we'll use telekinetic constriction, but I mean, I want to see how stronger it gets by the end game. The novice spell, I mean. No, come on, game. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Ah. Mage is great, awesome. No, really. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Pretty sure I'm dead. No, no, don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. I repeat. to hell. Stupid necromancer. I really wanted to get into Altered Steam because we need the ability to open locks to speed up the early game. But not like this. Yeah, the Spectre Hound is a nightmare to fight with this. The other problem is that it will keep spawning the spectral hand. It doesn't know where I am. Oh boy. Victory. Annoying, 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 annoying. The worst.
This will be good training. Let's go.
What's that?
Where's the mage? Huh? Where's the mage? What do you mean, where am I? God, I hate Altmer so much. Alright. Good. Alright, so far so good. Wind Slice is doing really good damage. Especially given that it's not resisted by most of the enemies, so they're doing good. Let's do Silent Wound Camp. Hopefully we don't get hit by Ron. And then, I don't know, I need to decide if I want to swing the Den or White River Watch or just go away. One option is to go get the Ring of the Warlock. Okay, that's wrong. Let's be careful. Yeah. Okay, so we do little damage because it's very there's a lot of armor rating. Gotcha. Interesting. I'm really curious to see how it plays out by the end game. Okay, the last one is a trickster, I assume. It somehow doesn't know where I am. Bam. Beautiful. Okay, so for things like Ron, we are going to have some problems. Gotcha. Makes sense. Also, I need to keep this. $74 is good. Okay, let's get transmute muscles. I cannot do a cast transmute muscles. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay, it feels exactly like a Destruction Mage. So against bandits, I think wind spells are not really changed that much. It feels more or less like before, but that's expected, right? We know that it gets weaker with mid to end game enemies. It's a good change, by the way, because it makes blood magic more like stronger in a way. I don't want to go in. I don't want to go doing Swinderdan because too many enemies and we're consuming too much stamina. So I need enhanced constitution before I do big groups. Yeah, then that is also an option. I suggest do not do undeads unless you are specialized, but you can do them. Undeads drop very little compared to everybody else, or I don't know, for some reason. Yeah, exactly. We lost a very good build recently to Frost, despite all the resistances we had. I'm not mad, you are mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm actually chill and what do we do now? What do we do now? We should go winter roll, I guess. Yeah, exactly. For undeads, remember that there is like kind of a hidden requirements to have 41% magic resist. Because if they shout at you and you don't have protection, they will push you to the ground and you knock you down, and then by the time you stand up, because they do a lot of damage, like they're really buffed. So by the time you stand up, you're dead. Yeah, for first one there is also an asterisk there, because the poison they use is magical poison, which means a part of it will always bypass your resistances, so even if you have 100%. What that means is that you don't want to be hit too often by False One. You know, one of the reasons why I don't do False One very often is that that part. Oh, we killed 2 of them. Oh, that's cool, actually. Can I get...
Get away with that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. What he said. Everything he said is correct. I still think Palmers are the easiest option of the 3, and they drop also a lot. But it really depends how you play. Like, you need to play aggressively with Palmers. Just keep that in mind. You don't want them to hit you with frost damage over and over, because that's how you die. We need to make tutorials for this. I need to start writing a script for how to play Tribute of Twix, but explaining the early to mid game how to do it. I think that would be useful for people. What? What did I do? I hit the guard. I hit the guard. I fucking hit the guard. Oh my god, no, come on. Did Wait. I don't have AoE damage. I don't have AoE damage. I think I was aiming at this. I think I hit the guard. Yeah, no, it's AoE damage, but it doesn't have AoE damage. It doesn't have AoE damage. It just doesn't have AoE damage. 39, it has AoE damage. What the fuck? Since when this spell has AoE damage? Come on, I wasn't aware. I wasn't. But since when? Where is it written? Oh, come on. Let me reload just to have a look. Ugh. I wouldn't have used it if I knew. I was sure it was like the firebolt that doesn't, like, it's single target. Oh, damn it! This is why I hate. Like, I just wasted 1 hour and a half on something I wasn't aware of. The issue is that the way Skyrim describes spells, you just have so much space in there, right? So you cannot cram every information you need. Some stuff you just need to learn it on the field. Problem is that when you waste 1 hour and 30 minutes on something like this, it's like it's a waste. Yeah, I also died to Farkas multiple. I actually died to Vilkas, not Farkas. I died to Vilkas. We were against I think the Silverhand, and he jumped in front of me. I hit him with poison. The poison started ticking. He didn't immediately react. He started saying, "Watch it, shit brother. What is shit brother?" The third times it went the other way around and just hit me. Yeah, you see, it doesn't say that it's AoE. It doesn't say that it's AoE. How do you know that it's AoE if you don't get it written there? How do you know? I think I'm going to continue. I'm not going to count this as a dead, just because I wasn't aware of that. Being aware of that, I wouldn't have used the wind slice. But you can tell, right? The game doesn't tell you. That's the problem. Like, this is one of the biggest issues with Tribute Twix. This one here. Like, I'm not complaining with the team. I know they're doing their best, but it's so often that stuff that happens in the game is not described, or the description is super generic, so that you don't get what's happening. Because I've had it cast at me and it... Yeah, no, I get that, but why that's considered aggression? It wasn't on par, and now I get what happens, because makes sense. Actually, that's not the correct one. This is the correct one. Wait, which one is correct one? No, that one is correct one. I think I'm going to continue this one, folks. Sorry, but like, I understand it's not that is the purest form, but come on, like, I wasn't. How do you know? How do you know that the spell would affect you? Would affect the guards? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely AoE. I let's not count this one. Next, like if it happens again, I'm going to count it. But this one, let's not count it. Come on, that's I wasted 1 hour and a half on nothing, and honestly, I don't think this is a fair death. But again, it's something that keeps happening. Like there is a description of something, and in game it doesn't do exactly what's in the description, or the description is too vague. I generally don't understand sometimes. Especially because all apprentice spells are not AoE. Right? I actually don't know. Is the Abyssal one AoE? I don't remember. But I know the others are not AoE. Because I used fireballs my entire life. It's not an AoE spell. Now I wonder, are they AoE in the sense that they have a splash damage of some sort? Maybe they do. Maybe I just never used that against close to a guard. All right, let's continue. It's going to suck because I'm going to remember this until the very end and be bitter about that, but let's continue. Come on, I cannot restart. Yet again, today we had one normal death, one game bricked after 3 hours of gameplay. And now these. The qualified reality has, I think, I'm not sure. I don't want to slander the mod list, but I think qualified reality has a bug where, depending, like when you start the game, there is a chance that every save game created by that instance of Skyrim will be bricked. So when you load them, it crashes. The way you play qualified reality at the moment is when you load the game, when you first start the game, you want to actually try to load a save game and see if that game saves. Did the file die in the initial load? Yes. Yes, but more importantly, every save game, because I have the thing where every save game creates a new physical save, right? So and that's in order to save my my playthrough from the brick of a single save file, right? Because I can always load in the past. Every save game was yes. That's the one. To me, it doesn't happen if I remember to reload the game before continuing. The problem is that sometimes I forget, and then I lose. Like today, I lost 3 hours. Today, I lost 3 hours of gameplay, and as much as I like restarting, I really liked my Dagon build at that point. Starting again from scratch sounds like a nightmare. So we lost that character completely. And it sucks. Because it's not my fault. Like again, I have no problems restarting the game from scratch if I do something stupid. But it's really difficult for me to accept something like that. Now that one, I couldn't save it. I tried everything, including opening with the, I don't remember, the one that cleans the save files. But I couldn't get it fixed. Speaking of that, there are plenty of people that hate that program that cleans save files. I still don't understand why. It seems to work for me most of the times. But it happens to various people. Like there is something with reality, I think. I'm not sure, but I think there is something with reality that is affecting save files. Problem is we haven't found what yet.
I'm gonna blade you.
Look at the damage. I was safe. And it sucks because you realize that it's bricked only after. I want to try one thing. I want to see if I ask it to load. Containers. How much worse is it? Going to be a light, right? The containers that is looting. Yeah, it's absolutely, it's devastating when it happens because, like, to me it happens when, like, for instance, it's a great example, the Dagon build, where, like, I finally managed to get my hands on the armor I want, and the character is ready to do the, you know, the part of the playthrough where you are okay, I hate this so much. Where you are a bit more comfortable with the build. I was ready to do the full Black Reach and then Black Books, and then when the save was downloaded, I was like, no, not this again. And then I tried several saves. Because what you don't know is that, ooh, the Akatosh one. Yo, we got the Akatosh one. Nice. We'll use the Akatosh one later on, probably, for some resistance. 45, 40 frost resistance. Pretty good. I have no idea what I would give to fix that one bug. The bricks your save files. Because again, I don't have problems at starting the game. Just to make it clear, I can play tens of characters at the same time. What I hate is when I lose a character for a bug like that. That really sends me. And I'm not even sure what is the reason. Like, I don't, maybe it's my computer, I don't know. Having sort of board and with Eddie is probably one of the safest ways for a new player. Yes. Yes, or you can even go full heavy armor with the Nightingale Blade. Yeah. You can, the Nightingale Blade is one of the safest way to play the game. The problem Nightingale Blade is getting it, and there is two dungeons that are objectively hard for a new player. One is the...
Is someone there?
What's the casting time of this thing? It's nothing. The first quest, like how's called Honeybrew? No, Golden Glow Estate. Golden Glow Estate is a nightmare if you don't know as a player. Because you expect bandits there, and they're not bandits. They're like more powerful things. They act like a barrier to the entrance of the Thief Guild. And then the one with the what's called Snowvel Sanctum. Man, Snowvel Sanctum is bad. It's so bad. Snowvel Sanctum, if you do it as a thief and you don't know what to expect, especially the final room with the Shadow Simulacrum, man, good luck. That final room is there to kill newbies. Newbies. Somebody made it on purpose, I swear. Yeah, but it's random, right? It really depends. If Mercer remembers that is good, then even the final room is chill. But if Mercer does the like for instance, when you're in stealth mode, sometimes they don't fight, right? That's true also for him. And then what you're gonna do is it's going down if he doesn't fight, because like, is at the end of the day, he's a thief. The rogue will just kill him if he doesn't react. Like, Mercer is strong if he does damage with his swords. If he doesn't, he's useless. It's not like Farkas or Vilkas that can get a few hits. It's like Aela that, you know, if she doesn't fight, she's dead. Yeah, or you can close the like the grate, right? On both sides you can go behind the grate and stay there. Yeah. Then if you do that, the next quest is the one in Markart, and that is not easy, but it's not as hard in my opinion. And as a thief, you should be able to do it at that point. Oh, by the way, what's carrot soup? Magica stamina. Ah, okay, so it's very similar to a cabbage. That, or they are heavily scripted. One or the other. They're really weird. The whole quest is very weird. Yeah, well, yeah, I agree. And it seems random, right? Seems like it doesn't have any rhyme to it. It's not on purpose. Yeah, I noticed that too. But it is doable. Like, that's the difference. Doing a rogue dungeon as a thief at that point is usually very, very difficult. Doing a guard's dungeon, like the one, like that one, is not that difficult, because at the end of the day you will one-shot them, and if they don't see you, they have no way to react. It goes down to you being stealthy enough to not be seen. Especially if you're a shadow build, like that quest is so easy compared to the one before. It's a bit like Golden Glow Estate versus Onibrew. Onibrew is much easier than Golden Glow Estate. Like, the only problem in Onibrew are a bit of some spiders, but if you are like stealthy enough, you're fine. Golden Glow, you need to get to the owner, and you need to deal with him, and there are 3 guards. One of them is in full plate.
If there's
Like
anything
it's
I can
basically the
get you,
worst enemy you can get
of course.
as a
How
thief
can I?
at that point, right? The full plate, what is a Bosmer? Full plate warrior Bosmer with 200 weapon. Like, yeah, if he sees you, you're not going to stay alive for much longer. Alright, let's go towards Riften, and I actually wanted to go to Winterhold. I guess we can do some Riften now. It's early, now we have food. We can go and get the moon sugar.
Come on, he's not so tough.
I would like to go enchanting again with this build, because I would like to have gear that gives me magicka and stamina for this build.
Bandits
I don't think there are many mage things that give both in the capacity I want. And also we need the resistance to elements. Does Akatosh allows
It's just across the bridge and up that hill.
vampire? I think it does. Yeah, but it's not a good idea for this build. In my mind, every mage wants to be a vampire. Or at least to feel the need of that power. Some will resist, others no. But...
We're close now, I can see the camp.
Wind laceration sucks. 51 damage per second. Wind slice is 82 damage. Wind laceration is 19 cost, and wind slice is 16 cost plus stamina. I don't know why the novice spell in wind is such a weird one. Terra, please go, move.
Wait here.
Yeah, I'll wait here. But can you go?
Hear anything?
Now ain't this a surprise?
I cannot get hurt.
Sunlight mage. Man, we need to do it one day. This is nothing really that blocks you from using sunlight as a vampire, and actually, woo, sir. And given how much restoration costs, it's not a bad idea to go vampire. And you just lose into the, like, you don't have the healing. That's... Wait, what's this guy? Usually this guy doesn't move from here. Interesting. Alright, okay, we still have time to do a few camps. So let's do orcs, the tower. I'll leave the castle for maybe tomorrow. Yeah, let's go in this direction. We leave Faldar's 2 for tomorrow. Man, I want to redo the illusion sneak restoration mage. Forgive me, I know it's the 4th attempt, but I feel like I may do it very soon again. It's just I want to see it in the end game. I think it's going to be so strong if I manage to get it where I want it to be. Oh, come on. Next perk, I want to put it in restoration. I want to get some stamina through enhanced constitution if possible. I panicked because I couldn't go up again.
You puny weakling. What manner of magic is this? Gross.
Yo. Either cheese. No, a sunlight build that could be really fun to play is an heavy armor one. Going vigilance into paladin. Vigilance into paladin. I think that would be a pretty strong build. All considered. The paladin armor is insane. It's like 6 restoration per piece, and then has another 14% on top of it. And 150% magic resist is so good for that kind of build. You know what? Let's put it here. It's better. More organized. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is not cooked. That's not cooked. My bad.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Please don't kill me.
Over here. Just a scratch.
Yeah, our magic is getting so much stronger.
Is someone there?
You know what? Maybe we push immediate restoration 60 so that I can recover my magicka more easily.
Over here! Enough! No!
someone there. Time to end this little game.
We should use Skooma with this build.
Someone there? Fire!
Oh, I can open apprentice locks. I have dual cast knock 1. I should have opened the apprentice lock where the orcs are. I didn't think about it, but I do have dual cast of this, yeah. My bad. Yo, there is still time. We could still go around Riften and do some of the other camps before going inside the city. Nope. No, I didn't see them. I was focusing on buff. Another thing that it would be nice to get from wind instead of having a wind. I mean, a wind cloak is fine, but I think it would be cool to have a spell that makes you go faster instead of adding it to illusion, like a buff that makes you go faster. Oh, I already got 50 destruction. I'm going 50 alteration now. And finishing the day with a couple of additional dungeon, because it makes no sense to go inside the city right now. But we are good here with this. So there we go, and this gives us access to... Oh, there is a wind rune. Yo, let's try. There is a wind rune. That's interesting. What does it do? How strong it is? 199.
We know who you are, so you'd better come with us right now.
Nice. No, because they have the perk, so I got to 50 destruction, but you have the perk to use it.
Time to get lost, friend.
Good spell. Really good spell. We have time for one more dungeon. If I rush it. Well, we could go... Vincent is going to be difficult with this one though, as he said. Magic will never be balanced. Yeah. It's definitely not going to happen. You cannot balance this shit. This feels as it's as insane as it feels, and if you, it's true, the same for all the elements as far as I know. I think fire is the only one that is, well, okay, yeah, but fire works really well with certain enemies, right? Yeah, I agree. Although I really wish we could go back to Morrowind and Oblivion way of doing magic. I know that... Why? What have I done this time? Why the hunter is attacking me? What happened? Why... Am I still Akatosh? I'm still Akatosh. What happened? Why the hunter is attacking me? Holy moly, I really don't know. What have I done? Did I steal some? No, I didn't. There was nothing to steal here.
Great.
I didn't steal anything, no, like the only thing is assaults, but I don't think I hit anything of that guy. So what the hell happened? This is going to be a cursed build. Why we got attacked by the guy? As I was saying, I wish we could go back to the like the ability to make your own spells. It would be so good. The original reason given by Todd himself on why they decided to give up on making your own spells is because nobody wants to do because it's too spreadsheet or something like that. Nobody wants to deal with numbers, and I do. I want, but it was so so creative, the ability to create your own spells.
Someone there?
must take. You must bring.
Never done an honest. I'm saying you've got the. Maybe you'd like. And in my line, once you have it, never mind.
I think we're going to get the ring anyway, even if we're a mage. Because we need the regeneration range, so... Oh, I did not place. Stamina regeneration with this build, so may as well use the rest of the day to go down and get the ring.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you?
Please, if you could. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given.
Alright.
Fishery without getting exhausted.
It is our look. I don't. You can't. When I meet Sarthan.
Relax.
I wonder why the hunter attacked me. What did I do? What did I do to deserve being attacked by the hunter? Man, sometimes...
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons? Welcome to Riften. Excellent, you've done us a great... However, see if you can drop in.
Alright. We do Riften dealer so we can get Skooma and then we go in the... Oh no, actually we can do the other way around. Let's go first down there and then... level up. Alright, and this one perk goes into alchemy. So we can make our own potions. We will need this. That's the carrot soup. They don't cost anything, these things to make. Yeah, our regeneration sucks compared to when we have the fondue. Alright. What?
Carve you into
Alright. I mean, we probably want to switch that for something else, something maybe related to destruction, but for the time being we don't have a better ring, so let's use that.
This isn't over.
One moment, my cat doesn't want me. No, it's not letting me play. One moment. Just let me a minute.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place. I need you to do me a favor.
Sure, Ton. You know I'm good for it.
There's a new guard nosing around the meadery. Can you do something about it?
Gladly. He won't bother you anymore.
All right. 34, 32, 50. Where do we go next? Where do we go next? I'd say we can do the rest of the dungeon. Like we can do Father Tooth, Trevor's Watch. We could try Evangelism. The only problem is I'm pretty sure they are very resistant to my attacks, so I don't know how that would play out. And we also don't have that much resistance to like anything they do to us, so I don't know if Evangelism would work, but we could try. Okay, let's sleep here, and then we go toward the Winter Road. Yeah. Let's do this.
To the right place. If you've got the coin, you're well. Of course. How can I argue? I'll show you. Right this way. Come back and see us again.
Oh, that's not what I want. I want to do the fondue. Alright, let's sleep until tomorrow morning. Then we get the skooma. get the moon sugar, sorry, not the skooma, and then no, first of all, potions. Before doing anything else, potions. Regenerate Magica 36. And regenerate Stamina 86. Too low. I don't care enough. Then moon sugar. Then the bow. And then we do some bandit camps. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, we're not going to talk to the yard. The only thing that I need to do here is maybe let's destroy that. Just in case.
I won't go back to
Alright. We give the bow and then we do the couple of castles. Level up the last 3 skills we have. Well, we could bring restoration also up now that I think about it. We need anyway 50 restoration. But what we need now is 50 alchemy.
Not only did, if you have the gut, here, this is all I can afford.
Let's go.
Give them the dogs, boys. The hero. Damn you. Can't wait to count out your try now, huh? No! I'll kill you! Enough! for the world. Killing all mine. And I died.
I think I'm going to get the telekinetic sandstorm. There are some fights where this spell will just make everything so much easier. I mean, probably Ancano is one of them. I don't know if I've ever fight Ancano, but yeah, probably Ancano is one of them. So this one and Mage Armor 3. Perfect, we can cast it. Yep. Looks good. Let's go.
What was that?
Haha. Good shot. Really good shot. Yeah, I should take improved mage armor next. Been postponing it because I don't want to spend the perk, but man, 208 at level 3, it's really bad. Yeah, do we have transmit muscles active now?
What's that? Time to end this little game.
I thought the trap. Okay. For a second, I thought it was the trap. I hit the trap somehow. Alright. Alright, let's do the difficult one. Wouldn't be bad to get the ring. I actually don't know if I want to use it or not, because maybe the restoration one, the regeneration one is better than getting an 8% discount on spells. I don't know. It's difficult to say. But we're going to get at least 1, 2, 3 spells, if I'm not mistaken, out of this, so let's go.
Those bastards. I returned from the war to find my home overrun with I was but to invade the front gate is locked. Help will
Good
arrive
luck.
soon.
Agreed. We can't afford to try again.
Prepare to die.
Thought I heard something.
Come on.
Time to die, crazy.
You won't leave here alive!
Holy shit. That was scary. They usually don't get up here, so I assume she wasn't here. She was down there with the others, and I almost got killed there. Look at this.
you.
Thank you. Anyway.
Alright, so what now? The last one is this one. We could try Avanzar. The problem of Avanzar is that they have a very high armor rating, so I assume well, that and the fact that we don't have shock resistance. Not a word actually, now that I think about it. So we could try, but it would be dangerous. We also can only open apprentice locks, but I think it's still worth it because we get a Grand Soul Gem, right? And I have no idea what to take with a Grand Soul Gem, but you know, an effigy is an effigy. We could consider the sorcerer one with this one. We should have enough stamina. Enough magic, I'm sorry.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being...
Let's see. Wait, what? What? What is that? What the fuck? Why my spell was not affecting him? There is no condition, right, for the spell to affect them. So why it wasn't working?
This place is unbelievable. Indeed, Avanzar is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the dweller.
I have a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling about this. And also, that's not what I tried to attract. Oh. Well, the damage is not bad. I've seen worse against spheres. And of course, it's not the best damage in the world, but still. There are a couple of places where we may have problems in here. Like this is yeah. There are a couple of places where I think we're going to have fun with the AoE1. One is down there. A lot of small enemies. You should decimate them. We do take a lot of damage though. Also, we're not getting any surpassing, any greater for some reason. I don't know. Still, considering they are super resistant to our damage in theory, that's this is pretty good. I'll be honest, I like the change that the armor rating resists this kind of damage. I think it gives a bit more depth to those spells, because otherwise it's way too easy to play, you know, sand and wind, stand rock and wind. Oh, actually, rock does more damage now, right? To robots. I remember somebody said that. I remember no somebody the changelog saying that rocks do more damage to Centurion and wind to dragons. We will buy Knock 2 at some point. I need to save for restoration for respite, right? That's the next thing we want to buy. The ability to get back stamina whenever we want. I'm in combat. What? Oh, the no, above me or below me. You will just level up.
This place is huge.
I need a house. A house where I can store all this shit. I have too much stuff on me.
I thought you said these things were...
Folks, I need to take a pause. Alright, let's continue. The most difficult of this most difficult room for this build. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, actually, I can dual cast that. No, because I don't have the perk. Fine. There. Let's go. How? How did he hit me like that? Come on. Hey, it was a good shot though. All right. You know, then enchant the spider. Let's see how this goes and more importantly what it casts. Badass. What is he? It's down there. Is he confused? He doesn't know where we are, or what's going on exactly? Yeah, we don't do damage. We don't do damage. Is he stuck? What's going on? What is he doing? Is he stuck? Oh, so why is it not regenerating? What's going on? Oh man, we lost my mage armor. That's not a good point, a moment to lose your mage armor. Do you know why it's not recharging? Like, is there a reason why I wasn't able to heal? It's usually has the same regeneration as Enchanted Sphere, or not same, but like the same concept. Here it was not able to regenerate. Strange.
Drennan!
Ah, could be, yeah. But probably it's a bug, I guess. We will try against an enchanted sphere, real one, to see if it does the same thing.
Hear the lexicon.
Oh, it's touch spell. No. No, we're not going to do that. Not bad, all in all, considering that they are more resistant now. I mean, yeah, it's not super strong against the Centurion specifically, but they are still manageable. Yeah, no, I'm no. I think it's fine. 5 Greaters. No, I never done a pure mage. A pure rune mage ever. I wanted to, but never had the opportunity to try. Now that we have more runes, it could be fun, especially because we have the sun rune. It could be fun to go with rune 2 and start messy around with some new some of the new rooms. Might be this one. Really? But they are quite expensive to cast in combat, aren't they? I believe you, by the way. Like, you're not the first one actually to say that. I think Ghostmaster said it also once. So, yeah, let's clean the rooms, the ruins, and then after is it? Yeah, that's true. 3 runes. Well, especially because you can prepare really insane traps, right? There are very few enemies that can resist that type of damage if you place them correctly. And also AoE damage, and yeah, I believe it. I never tried, but I makes sense. It's one angry. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, because there isn't really equipment specific to runes, there is no reason to just use runes. Like, it's just a self-constraint like the one I'm using for wind spells right now. I don't know. It's like there is a bit of lost potential there. Like Azidal. So you were using that you were using room specific I would be genuinely curious to see. Yeah, I can imagine dragons. But like, you are the worst build against dragons, right? I guess what you need is you need Dragon Rend. Then once you get Dragon Rend, everything is much easier.
Damn heavy. It's not that bad.
Fair. All right, let's grab the bounties, and then and then
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe.
Okay, right. We don't have enough magic resist to do Drogue. So what am I going to do next? We also don't do that much damage at the moment. We do what, 84? Folks, we are at the 3-hour mark. I think I'm going to stop here with this one today. We continue tomorrow and we need to find the mid game on this build. But also we probably want to do the main quest line. So I don't know when we can do the main quest line, because I don't think we have the damage at the moment. So I think it will take some time before we can do the main quest line. So probably we do just more camps and Silver Hand. Yeah, probably. All right. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.